Yeah, we're just getting started. I know that you want it, baby, just get on it, ready to go. We know how to party, pull out the Bacardi, feel it in my body, put on a show.
Yeah, let's go. Nah, we ain't never gonna slow down. All the girls looking hot like a hoe down. Everybody going off in my hometown, ready for a showdown. Keep it on the low now. We about to pop off like a bottle. Everybody knows that we're going full throttle. Drinking alcohol, yeah, straight from the nozzle. End of the night, end up horizontal. They know they want something more. They know they want something more. They've never heard us before. They've never heard us before. A sound that's hard to ignore. A sound that's hard to ignore. It's time to even the score.
Everybody like we hate, everybody like we hate. Rock you all in the late, rock and roll in the late. Getting hella crazy, getting hella crazy. Party like we hate it, party like we. I know that you want it, you know that I got it. So let's get up on it, I'm ready to go. When the place is knocking, I don't plan on stopping. Baby, keep on rocking, put on a show.
Let's go, yeah, we going off on a Tuesday. Gonna go all out till a new day. Turn it up so loud, what you say? Got the whole place filled out like a zoo mate. Her parents told her not to stay out too late, but when I come to pick her up, already too late. Where we headed now? Yeah, too great. Party down south, get ready for a new stage. They know they want something more. They know they want something more. They've never heard us before. They've never heard us before. A sound that's hard to ignore. A sound that's hard to ignore. It's time to even the score.
Everybody like we hate, everybody like we hate. Rock and roll in the late, rock and roll in the late. Getting hella crazy, getting hella crazy. We gon' party like we hate it, party like that.
Boom! Yes! Good morning. Good morning, guys. What a strange time to stream. it's a strange time to stream for me. Also, um, it's early morning. I'm supposed to go to work, but I told them I'll be a bit later today because I need to do this. I need to do a little stream to update everyone about the current um, campaign on Indiegogo. Wait, let me put on this light. Is this better? It's a little better. We have like the morning sun right now, so I thought I wouldn't need this many lights, but I still do. All right, I still do. So yeah, good morning, guys, or good evening, afternoon, wherever you are. I've people back our books from all over the planet. That's crazy, guys. So I never know where people are coming from when they're watching this little show. I don't think many people will be watching right now because it's a crazy time. I think the United States is like sleeping right now, most of it. And gotta be honest, like 95% of my supporters are from the United States. I love the United States. They love these kind of comics. They love to uh, like support small creators like myself, and I make like books that are fairly within the theme and the format of the American comics, right? That I grew up with. I grew up with American superhero books, like translated, like first translated because I couldn't read English that well yet when I was a little boy, and later on I began to check out like imported comics, right? So really cool stuff. By the way, why did Marvel have their Marvel UK branch? What's the point of that? What's did they have a studio there in the United Kingdom and they made their own books and somehow they were connected to Marvel, but somehow they weren't? Or what does it matter where it's situated, to be honest? Was that a different publishing division? I don't really know. I don't really know, guys. But yeah, I wanted to say thank you to everyone who made the campaign a success so far. We launched 30 days ago. Oh, hey, we have a someone in the chat, Mike. Mike, hello, Dave. Good AM to you at midnight. Oh, it's midnight for you, sir. You didn't stay up for me, did you? If you've noticed, seeing and hearing from me online less, eBay hasn't signed on since the CrowdStrike outage. What does that mean? Was a CrowdStrike. There was something with hackers or something. I'm not really up to speed on that, and eBay hasn't signed on. What does that mean? eBay. I mean I know eBay, but is this the same eBay or something else? Do you always go to bed this late? Welcome, by the way. Which was what, a month and a half ago, and Elon Musk's ex has kicked me off, suspended all. What? Why? What did you do? You barely post anything. So you didn't post enough, so they kick you off for not posting. You're supposed to post something, people. Um, Sorry to hear that, man. A month and a half ago, and Elon Musk has kicked me off, suspended all this month. Why? It's really weird, man. It's really crazy. They're like we're all about free speech, and then even people who don't post anything they get kicked off. I don't know. Really weird. I'm sorry to hear that, man. So, and what does this outage mean for you? If you're not seeing and hearing from me, eBay hasn't signed in. It's a CrowdStrike outage. I did nothing. I never posted anything. I only ever DM'd you and Marinus. That's it. They haven't responded to a half dozen people. It's weird. It's weird. Sometimes you hear like from other people also, like from you right now and other people, they got suspended and it's not really clear why. And yeah, it's sorry to hear that, man. Oh wait, so you come in and I remind myself of the ticker for some reason. You remind me of the ticker that I don't forget it. And I had made one, I think. Yeah, I have it right here. Show Perfect 10 Book 5 Powertrip Book 2 30 days final hour update stream, because that's what this is. The final hour update stream. Anyway, meanwhile, I haven't backed the FMC cover of issue 5 because the coupon is yeah. I got the same notification from somewhere else that the code isn't working. I checked today because someone reached out and told me this, and the code is active. I thought maybe I forgot it. I don't think it's active on the on the complete backup tier, but you have that, so I don't think it's that's the one you backed. But the rest, it should be active. So when it's not working, it's a support issue. So I will reach out to my comic support today and ask them why it's not working, and hopefully they can sort it out. Um, so thank you for trying. Maybe that's the reason that it's a bit slow. That part of the campaign, I don't know. Um, I will sort it out for you, and I will try to have it. Like I don't know. It's in the hands of my comic support, and once they sort it out, I will update everyone, and hopefully people can start like get that extra cover, because it's a fantastic cover by Allan Goldman. I'm so happy with it. God damn it! Wow. Anyway, guys. Guys, 30 days ago. We have 45 minutes left for this campaign. Let me bring it up. Present, share the screen. We are live on Indiegogo. That's where we started. Guys. Look at this. Perfect 10 Book 5. Zoom in a little bit. Zoomy. Right. Perfect 10 Book 5. Powertrip Book 2. Because we have 2 new books, we made one book on the side while we make other books. We do. There's one story in this Powertrip book that was written 4 years ago. So, and this also happened with the first Powertrip. We had one like story in there that was made 4 years ago, completely drawn. But then you need the other 2 stories before you can like make this collection, make this book, right? So, and the writer was very patient. Like, oh, when is the book? When is it coming out? And yeah, okay, well, we're working on it. But it's something that we do on the side, and when it's done, and then I put it alongside a main title, so people can get that extra book. It's not like it's a lesser comic, not one bit, right? It means it's something else, and we have a different way of producing it. But it's a full-fledged book with cool concepts, cool art, and it's done by different teams, which is also really cool. I like that other people like invest themselves in the Jamie Comics universe. Other creators come in, they bring their own flair, their own like way of telling stories, bring their own creations even. So really cool. And Mike says Allan is great with the femininity, the femininity of his women, as Pow is with his. Yeah, man, it's there is a specific reason that I love his art. Like when I need to compare, when I have to compare a little bit, then I would say that of Jamie Comics, right? Pow is like the Joe Madureira, and Allan Goldman is like the Jim Lee. And so I told Pow, if we ever make a gazillion bucks, I will I'll hire you for to make more books, and I will hire Allan Goldman, and I listed some other like artists that I really like, and some writers that I really like, and then we will go kick some ass. But right now we have to do with what we get. Resources are like scarce, and this is why I really appreciate it when people can support us. and can help us make these books happen. Without you, we can't make this. So I make this I make these books with you guys in mind. I want you to enjoy it. It's important to me that you love these comics, that you are happy, that you are satisfied, that you love these characters, that you love these stories, right? And that you come back for more. That we offer something that the mainstream isn't offering. What I can't offer you is like monthly books. We can't do that, unfortunately. I wish it was true. If you made a gazillion bucks, then we can do that. We can ramp up the production. But for now, we have to make one book at a time. It's a miracle sometimes that we can get one book made, that we can get it done. Uh, and it's a little like milestone every time that we have a new book, and people think, well, but you made like a bunch of books. Yeah, but every book is a challenge, and every book is like doing the production of every book. I'm like, why did we even start this? It's it's so much work. It's really fun though, but it has its downside, and it's always difficult to get the funds together. And but we have a lot of support, and luckily I have some other means, like we go to conventions and have the web store, so there are different like sources where we can gather some funds and keep producing awesome comics. Look at this art, guys. Look at this fantastic. So this is cover A by Pau Rodrigues. By the way, for those who don't know, right? If you're new to all of this, if you're checking this out and you're wondering what the hell is Perfect 10 and what the hell is Powertrip Book 5, well, the thing is, German Comics, we produce superhero comic books in like with the a little bit of 90s vibe, only with like fun stories, colorful characters. And and so everything takes place in this universe full of superheroes. And Perfect 10 tells the story of a synthetic being called a synthoid, and she wakes up in this universe. She doesn't know who she is, what she is, and she has to figure all of that out while supervillains are trying to kill her. It's really cool. It's action packed. A lot of characters get introduced with every new issue. I'm trying to slowly build uh, uh, things up, introduce people to more and more of this world, open up this universe. This is cover B, by the way. So this is the main character 10. She's all geared up for some reason. Look at this awesome art. Really, really cool. There's also a little 10 here in the center. Do you see it? Little number 10. Really, really cool, guys. And then so the art is made by Paul Rodrigues, and Paul Rodrigues has been working on this series from the very beginning, from issue 1. And he's doing he will be doing this for the entire run. He told me, and he wants to do more. And so we're thinking about a lot of things, and sometimes we even work together on like little side comics. And he's the main artist on Perfect 10 because, well, look at it. Of course he is. Look at this. This is so cool. And so I send him the script, and he comes back with a suggestion. Hey, what do you think of panel 2 being like this homage to an old Wonder Woman cover drawn by Mike Deodato Jr.? And I knew exactly which one he meant. And I was like, yeah, of course, man. So this is like this homage to Wonder Woman. Maybe you recognize it, maybe you don't. What was the title called? Wonder Woman with, I think she was facing Artemis, character called Artemis, or Requiem, something like that. Anyway, really, really, really cool. Then we have a double page spread. Look at this craziness, it's really cool. If you're familiar with the series, then you know the quality you're going to get. It's the same artist, same team, same quality. Dave, your Jamie Comics production rate is much more consistent and fast than several ex-mainstream, high-profile independent comic creators. You know this. Who are you talking about? Who are you talking about, good sir? Yeah, well, we try. I don't have the luxury to like do 6-hour streams and like get income through streams and super chats. I don't even get super chats, and I promise you guys, whenever I get to that point where I get to accept super chats, where people can send me super chats, I promise I will not do like 4-hour streams and talk about other creators, and I don't know. It's just not my thing. I'm doing this because I need to. But for some creators, they are very outgoing. They love the attention. They love the theater, and this is their other thing. So they do like YouTube and making comics. And I just want to make comics, and I wouldn't even be doing this if I didn't have to. But since I do have to, I really appreciate all the support and you guys being here with me. So I'm not really alone. So thank you, Mike. Wait, you mentioned something in the beginning. You said great artists compared to spot on. Yeah, man. These are the like really Madureira isn't doing much with comics anymore. And then I think Pau's doing a good job, like taking that place. Really honored to be working with him. And yeah, and Alan has that Jim Lee like inspiration. I think he's inspired by Jim Lee. Again, yours are the only covers that I've taken to buying all versions of. I like that none of the images are copied and pasted from the interior story. No, it's I try. Usually, I have this idea for a cover. I already know what cover I want because I know the story, and I have to tell Pau because Pau doesn't know the story either. He gets the script in sections, so he gets part of it, he draws it, and then he gets the next part of it, and this way he keeps like it's a surprise to him, but it's also often a surprise to me. Sometimes I don't know what happens next, and that's really fun for me to write. Thank you, by the way, Mike. And yes, a Deodato Wonder Woman run. It's a collected trade paperback. Artemis is on the cover with Wonder Woman in her jacket and bike short. Yeah, it was a really 90s version of her, 90s design. I thought it was pretty cool. Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. It wasn't like iconic, the like her usual iconic costume, but the redesign for the moment, for a temporary thing, it was fun. It fit the vibe of the 90s, and but for some reason, oftentimes the first design of a character is usually the strongest. I don't know why that is. Then they make like other versions, and usually people get back to the first version or one of the first. Usually, a character needs to find themselves, and it can take a few issues, and then they find themselves, and then they have that iconic look that you really don't want to move away from too much. I'm glad that you don't stream for 6 hours. We both have better. Yeah, I have like scripts to write, and I can't expect you to watch for 6 hours. So you have a life. I respect your time, Mike. I respect your. I appreciate you investing your time right now in this little stream while I'm blabbering on about nonsense here. So anyway, Perfect 10, book 5. This is crazy. Book 5. I can't believe we're at book 5. So look at this art, really cool. So Joel Saavedra, he does the lettering, and sometimes he needs to puzzle where everything goes when there's not enough room, and I have to ask Pau to maybe move some characters up here and there, so there's room for Joel to work. But we always manage, guys. We try to be professional. We try to act professional. Look at this wonderful art. New characters. So this character is called Fire Fury, which for some reason took me like 6 months to figure out the name. So really stupid. So some characters I have like the specific character that I want, but I don't have the name yet, and I need to think about it really, really long before I find something that I'm happy with. And Fire Fury just works. Wait, she's like a little bit what you call it, easy to easy to anger, like furious. Furious. The word furious is in there. It kind of fit. Right. Then we have the Powertrip. Powertrip issue 2. We have 2 new books. Like I said, Powertrip is a anthology book. We have the first issue also. Where is it? We have it here. Where is it? Where is Powertrip? I don't have. Oh, I don't have it here. Then it's all. I have to make sure I have some new copies there. So anyway, this is the second issue, 3 shorter stories. So we introduced the Shadow Lion, a Brazilian street level hero who takes on the Brazilian underworld. Really cool. It's really cool to have like characters of different levels that take on different things. For instance, we have like right here. Oh, look at this art. Look at this cool art. It's drawn by Ida Messia. Ida Messia now does work for Marvel too. It's really cool for him. And then we have the Flying Dutchman. He's basically our Superman. So you have like this guy, the Shadow Lion. And then we have like the Flying Dutchman, who doesn't really need to concern himself much with like street level crime. He can, but he doesn't have to. When you have characters like street level characters like Shadow Lion, right? And then like the Flying Dutchman can take on bigger threats, like really super powered characters that Shadow Lion can't handle. That coloring with Fire Fury letting loose looks very good. Standout among standout colors. Yeah, look, man, Daniel Rodriguez, he's a master with the colors, and he's a very, very nice guy. He's such a nice guy. Daniel, he's like so humble, and every little edit that I request, and he will make that. He make it immediately. He wants me to be satisfied with the books and the colors, and when I want little changes, and sometimes he sends me over this color page, and he comes back later with his edits that I didn't ask for, but he sees something in the colors that doesn't work for him, so he makes edits, and he sends me updated pages, and I'm like, what did you change? I can barely see it, but he's a professional, man. He minds the details. Just as Ethos charging up and punching that cat character looks hilarious. What's the name of the cat character that says kill, by the way? No. His name is Manul. I came across this video of this cat species called the Manul. It was such a cool looking cat. It's like very furry with beautiful, like, what you call it, markings on the face and stuff like that. And then I imagined, should I base a character on this? And I imagined this grumpy old metanormal with his character. He was like these young people, and then somehow that changed into this mindless, like more pet-like character. It kind of works. I like him. I like Manu. Welcome, Chris. Hey, cool to see you, sir. Hello, Chris. How are you today? Yes, I saw that name, Manu. I must have been in issue 3 or 4. Yeah, in issue 3, he gets introduced for the first time. Right, so the Flying Dutchman is basically is a little bit like Superman. If you know Superman, you kind of know his power set. Apart from, I tone things down. I don't really like the characters to be too powered. That's a bit boring, and I didn't give him the So he doesn't have like ice breath. So he does have the eye beams, right? And they're orange in his case. That's pretty cool. And then the flight and stuff like that, you know. Um, I sometimes think that these mainstream characters have too many powers, and it's not really. It's more tricky to write. Also, I don't really want that. They don't need that. Besides, you want characters to be working together. So if you have a character that can do anything, what's the point of them working together with other characters? Um, really, really cool art. And here we introduce this new speedster character. Here we get to see her. She called Brisk. Her real name is Brittany Schofield. So when you put the names together, Brittany Schofield, you get Brisk, right? Really cool. Then we have the third. The third one is called The Phenomenals. The third short story in Powertrip, The Phenomenals. It's written by Lee Byron Carver, who also did the Company Man. I'm not know if you're familiar with the Company Man. If you are, then you know it's about this group of like superpowered beings. It's like a team thing, and so I know Lee can do team books. Not every writer can do it. I don't even know if I myself can do it. So this is why I'm practicing right now with this issue of Perfect 10, because there's a lot of characters. So I really need to step up my game and write these team dynamics. Really cool. So this is about a group of like meta marshals who don't make it through the Meta Academy, where they train people to become superpowered cops. I think I can turn off this light here. Yeah, because the light right now from the window, it's the morning sun. I can switch this one on. Also cool. So they start their own group, right? So they don't have like permission of Division M to be heroes, but they'll be heroes anyway, and they have to find their own way, right? Really, really cool concept. Really cool. Look, this art is drawn by Gilbert Monsanto. He also did the colors in the beginning. By the way, this character was like silver with light blue, and I asked him to change that because we already had the Silverbird character with the silver and light blue, and I want this variation. So now he became purple, which works very well within this overall color. Like it's very colorful, a very colorful team, you know. So you have a few interesting characters with interesting powers. Really cool. You can check it out. Also, what we have with this campaign, by the way, we have like it says 1 hour. It doesn't go into seconds. Does it? No, it doesn't. 112 backers. Did we get an extra backer? I think we got 181%. We got an extra backer. Thank you. Wow, that's really cool. Thank you so much. Wait, do I have my little yeah, I do. Thank you.
Yes! Hell yeah! Hey, come on, baby! Come on! Yes! Come on! Ah! Yes! Yes!
Woo! Fantastic. Thank you, guys. Another backer. Yes. Over 20 minutes. Holy shit. So they're like Police Academy misfits, but not as goofy. No, not as goofy. Maybe one of them is goofy, but the rest, you can do goofy in a story in this, but you must not overdo it. Like you have, like for instance, this part here with Manul getting punched. It's a little bit like cartoony, bit goofy, you know, and you can do it for a panel. You can make some fun here and there, but if you do it too much, it will drag down the tension of the story. You have to. We're telling a serious story here, guys, with consequences for people and a tragic hero, and you know. So you can't go too goofy, but you can do it sometimes with specific like stories when it fits. For instance, we made this one, the Can you see it? It's wait. Let me enlarge this for you. So the sun is really bright right now. So I hope you can see it. Uh, Crossworlds. We did this Crossworlds book. It's drawn by Andre Leo, Exit Solo Leo, and he made a little silly goofy story. It's not canon, but it's like a comedy thing, a little bit like naughty at some points, but it's really fun. And then it works when you have a separate story with their own. You basically want each story to have their own thing. Let me close the drapes for a moment. So I will wait. So you can look at this for now. Yes. Oh, look at my light. It's now much better. Look at this. It's really cool. This is not natural light, and it works better. Oh, wow. Hey, I saw Dr. Ino. Welcome, Dr. Ino. Welcome, sir. Good, good. I think it's morning for you also. Very, very early morning. Thank you so much for being here. That's really, really cool. Um, a good late night to you, defensive rhino, sir. Defensive rhino. I'm glad I caught it. Quite tired though. Yeah, I can. I bet. I got up a little bit early to do this, and after this, I have to go to work. I told them I will be up a little bit later because I need to update you guys about this wonderful campaign. You 112 backers, guys. You rock. Wait, let me put this on. Wait, where is it? Here it is. On dollars. Save. So look at this. Suddenly, I'm at 8K. When it's euros, it looks less, like 7K. What's that about? Put it to $2. 8K, excellent. I had caffeine. So much for the rest of my night. I'll just read comics off the screen. Really? You don't go to sleep today? So you didn't take caffeine just to watch this, did you? Did you, Mike? Right. Okay. So yeah, really cool. I'm so proud of this. I'm so proud of this entire series, and we need to bring in enough funds so we can continue with issue 6. We still have plenty to do for this book, and I would love to do another issue of a Powertrip, because we have so many characters, so many concepts, and Powertrip is a really good way to introduce all of that to you without actually making a complete new story, when sometimes there just isn't one required. I think it's best to make a comic when you have an actual story, instead of you have this character and you want to make a comic and then you have to create a story around that. You know what I mean? So the story, when you have something to tell, then you make a comic about it. instead of I have this character, let's think of something to tell for it. I think people can read the difference. Chris Fisk, welcome, Chris Fisk. Nice to see you on this crazy hour. Welcome, 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 welcome. Really cool to see you guys. You're always so supportive, and I can't begin to tell you how much I appreciate that. We call ourselves independent, but we're not. We depend on you guys. You make these books happen. So this is the thing. You guys are the producers. All that I need to do is make sure these books get made. That's my role. I'm at your service, right? You pay me to make awesome superhero comics for you, to continue this fantastic series that you guys love. And it's my job to make sure the series stays strong, the quality stays strong, that I don't disappoint you, that I sometimes surprise you with some cool story twists, and keep you guys happy and engaged, and give you something that you're missing from the mainstream. Oh, Sim is also here. Sim, welcome, Sim. Nice to see you, sir. Wow, people are pouring in right now. Really cool. Thank you so much for dropping in, guys. Really cool. Some, like Marinus, all capitals, don't like anthologies, but I do, especially for your expansion of the Jennifer. Yeah, anthologies can work. Sometimes they can work. Sometimes, usually you have one favorite story. I think that's the problem with anthologies. When you have one book, right, then that's the book, and that's okay, this is the book. But when you have like this book with several shorter stories, there's always a few stories that stand out, and that could like maybe give the impression that other stories are like lesser, and that maybe could get you to think I don't really like an anthology stories, while when maybe these lesser stories get expanded to become their own titles, that people might appreciate them more, because they're not like wedged in between other stories that you might prefer. I don't know, maybe that's something that could be at play. I don't know, I'm just guessing, right? And sometimes anthologies just plain suck, so yeah. But if they're good, they're good. If there was to be an adaptation of the Universe, would you prefer it animated or live action? Would you prefer a streaming series or a smaller series or films? I would definitely prefer animated. I want like Pow's style animated, and I want to bring Pow in to be like the what you call it, like the to oversee things also. Yeah, no, I prefer animation to like, look, man, live action can be cool, but it always means you need to translate it, so things get lost. So things get lost from the original, what it's supposed to be, right? I prefer that. And would you prefer a streaming series or a smaller series or films? A streaming series or a smaller series of films? All right. I think this can be one series. I think this should be a one complete thing. So not like films, but one series, and tell this complete story in one series. And I think we can even do like six episodes, like the same amount of uh of issues. And if that's even possible, then I would love to expand also on some things that I couldn't tell in the comics, because we have this limited page count, and then I can expand on some things, and put back some scenes that I had to remove because they didn't, because there wasn't room. And Mike is looking forward to the Tales of the Netverse number 2. Is that still like Is that campaign still live? If so, go check it out, guys. Art director, yes, that's what I meant. So thank you. Dr. Ryan is going to bed. Go to bed, doctor. The doctor says you need enough sleep. So yes, thank you for dropping in, and have a good night, sir. Sim says it's coming. Send all the US orders to Beacon Saturday and should be there in 5 days to get remailed. I'll mail all the others during the week. Excellent. Really cool. It's really cool to see other creators doing their thing and kicking ass. Really, really cool. All right, guys. So yeah, let's see where we're at. So look, man, these are tough times. It's tough for indie creators to do their thing to get funds but but this is why I'm so incredibly grateful. 112 backers, guys. We have 10 minutes left. 181% of a fixed goal. But yeah, we made the goal. So it would be nice. By the way, guys, if we manage to reach 10K, then everyone, yeah, you also, if you're back, you also, you get. Look at this one. I need to scroll all the way down. All the way down. Look at this. You get this amazing triple print collection, which was now reserved for early birds backers. So if we don't make it, then the early bird backers still get it. So everyone who backed within the first week. But if we manage to reach the 10K, then everyone gets this, and I can afford like a larger print run of this triple print collection, because frankly I want everyone to have this. It's Pau drew this, Daniel colored it. They had a lot of they put a lot of time in this, and frankly it cost me some money, right? So I want everyone to have this. It's a very valuable piece to me. And for digital backers, by the way, we have digital tiers, so you can just for $9, I think it's $9 right now, you can get the issue 5 digitally, and you will also get a digital file of the triple print collection once we reach 10K, or if you backed within the first week. 10 minutes, crikey. Ooh, 10 minutes. Oh, come on, guys. And that triple print would also make an awesome trifold cover, Dave. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Yeah, I know. Well, not this one specifically, because it doesn't leave room for the titles. Well, we could do virgin covers. But maybe it's something we can do in the future. Maybe for issue 6. Maybe we can make like 3 covers for issue 6, and people can put them together. And I don't know. I don't want to. Is that cool? Is that cool to do? To like get people to buy 3 issues so they can put it together? Who actually does that? Who actually puts 3 covers together? You don't like save it yet. It's fun. It's a fun little gimmick, but I don't want to have backers feel pressure to buy all the covers. If you know what I mean. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. Maybe it's not that big of a deal when you make sure that each cover of these connecting covers is also their own cover. Maybe then it might work and people wouldn't mind. I don't know. Right, we have 8 minutes left. I think should we extend this, guys? Should we extend this to 60 days? Let me refresh. Yeah, most people are sleeping, and this is I should be sleeping too, So yeah. I haven't seen that since Graveyard Shift 3 and its supplemental book. Oh, they did it there. I don't really remember what they did. I bought Graveyard Shift. Look, man, I have so much to read still. I get these new books. I often browse through them to check out the artwork. But actually sitting down to read them, that's not something that I often do. I should. These are meant to read, and I want people to read Perfect 10 also when they buy it. I love it when they buy it, but it would be awesome if they actually read it, right. Uh, I think we should extend this to 60 days because we can use more funds. We can use all the funds that we can get. So give me a little moment, guys. I need to go here. And then I need to browse here. There we go. And then we do save, and I continue. Let's find out if this worked. I hope it worked. If it doesn't work, then well, it didn't work. We'll see. Let's what's going on here? 30 days left. Kapow! And we have another 30 days. Woo! You're up late. Unhinged. Yes. Well, to me it's early. To me it's very early. To you maybe it's late, sir. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Extend. I just did, Mike. I just did. I was so scared that I was too late or didn't work, or so I just did it right now. So we have another 30 days. If you missed it, you can still grab all of this awesomeness. More of Perfect 10. So help us make this happen, and we can continue with issue 6. So we still have plenty to do for this issue, and then I would love to keep the momentum going. We move into making issue 6, which should finalize this series, this arc. Maybe not the series, but this arc. Love that word, arc. And then and I'm really looking forward to that, because it feels like I'm constantly working towards something, and it would be so great after years of work to finally get there, to get to that point that I started working with Paul 4 or 5 years ago, and then we finally get to that point that we finished a complete project, like a massive project. Right now, guys, this entire series right now is 148 pages of story. So if you buy all 5 books, I think I have it here. Yeah, if you buy all 5 books, you have 148 story pages and dozens of pinups by guest artists. So awesome guest artists, like Isaac Bell and Bill Mouse and Randy Green. So many cool artists that I'm so lucky and blessed that they made something, and that I can publish some of their work. And I have a poster right there from Randy Green. That's crazy. I can't believe I have a poster from Randy Green, guys. Randy Green drew Perfect 10. I'm such a fan of Randy Green. Oh wow! Yes, guys, share, and oh yeah, Isaac is amazing. Yeah, Isaac is working. He's working hard on his own thing right now, and he made his first comic book work for Jamie Comics back in 2014. Yeah, he did part of the first issue of Earthling. He did 8 pages, I think. 8 pages. That was his first comic book work, man. Really, really cool. Share and back. Yes, and back, and subscribe. If you're not subscribed to this channel, please do subscribe. Everything helps. I'm trying to expand my reach, and you guys can help also. I know that you do, that you're all very supportive, and I appreciate that. So if you can share this out on social media, not specifically this stream, but the campaign. So we extended this for 30 days. So excellent. And let me share something else with you guys. Present. Let's stop the screen. Let's stop this one for a moment and present, share the screen. And then we go to Font My Comic. Look at this, guys. Font My Comic. Exclusive FMC cover. So this is still, I consider this part of the same campaign, but you can get a cover C. Look at this cover C by Allan Goldman, and so I didn't want Daniel to color this. Well, I didn't mind Daniel coloring this, but I didn't want him to color this because Daniel has a shitload of other work to do. So he had to do Perfect 10, and he's also coloring Shadow Lion. But he was like, please give me this cover to color. I said, you don't have the time, Daniel. Yes, I do have the time. Please give me this cover. Okay, so I gave him this cover to color, and look at this. He kicked ass. He kicked. Look at this. Look at this vibrant stuff, and really, really cool. And I believe that Allan was happy to draw something else as a background for a change. Usually it's like cities or something like that. But here we have like the Prime Citadel, which is like where Calamity lives, right? And the Prime Syndicate, they live there. Is that pose an homage? An homage image? That's a fantastic combination of words. An homage image. I don't think so. It could be, but if so, then Allan didn't tell me. I don't think that it is. Cover C, an absolute must for collectors. Well, yeah. If you're a collector, I can tell you that this cover is exclusive to Fund My Comics, so you can only get it here. And we will print it like the amount that we need. We don't overprint much. So this one will be rare, right? All these talented artists seem to be extremely busy these days. Hard to get commissions. Really hard to get commissions. Wow. Yeah. Look, man, that's really good. That's good news that they keep busy, that they have work. Like you have a lot of struggling artists out there. I must say I do get like messages like weekly from artists offering me their services, and I have to disappoint like almost all of them because I don't have much like leeway with the resource, with the finances. Everything we have now goes into the production of Perfect 10. If you have extra funds, and I can like branch out, I can hire someone else for a different story or do another short story, or I like to give other artists a chance. Plus, there are still artists out there that I love to work with. I love to work with them, but I don't have the resources, right? Right. So yeah, you can get this. And by the way, I got notified today by 2 people that there is supposed to be this coupon code if you backed on Indiegogo and you want cover C on Fund My Comic. You can put in the code shipping paid, and it's supposed to deduct the extra shipping cost. So everything that you ordered. So this book goes with everything you ordered from Indiegogo. So it's one shipment. But I got notified that it doesn't work for some reason, the code. So I will reach out to support today, to Luke Stone and his support crew, and we will try to figure this out. I don't think it's anything that I can solve because I checked it and the codes are in place. So apparently the codes themselves don't work. So I need to go to the support crew. Look, when I make like 200, some people on these campaigns they make hundreds of thousands. That's nuts. When I make hundreds of thousands, I'll make damn sure that I'll try to get Mark Silvestri for a cover. At least, guys. I will reach out to all these awesome artists. Mark Silvestri is so good, fantastic. All right, guys. I think I'm going to end it here because I need to go to work and do my job, and then I'll be back later today and to write some more, to do some more things, to work on JM Comics. So it's either my job, or it's JM Comics, or it's my relationship. There's always something to invest in. I hope you're all having something to invest in, also to invest your time, your money, to make it worthwhile. And oh, David Heald, welcome, sir. Good luck on the next 30. Thank you so much, David Heald. Thank you all so much for the support. You guys rock. We can't do this without you. Thank you so much. And the first next time that I'll be streaming is on A Drink with Brink, or maybe the Saturday before, when I have something else to talk about, maybe with Michael Oden. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Altercation. Have a good one, Dave. Have a good one. You also, Altercation. Thank you so much. Typical Mariners. What did he do now? What did he do? And I will see you guys next time. Let's see where I will end with. Brand. We have something fun. Maybe little animation. All right, guys. See you next time. Bye.